Hey there, it's Kim from North Carolina again. I thought this morning I would try this new recipe for a cake, pecan chocolate chip cake. Um, Hub is over the road. He'll be home tonight. I thought it might be nice to have him a surprise. We're working so hard. Um, it's really easy to mix up. It's half a yellow cake mix. Calls for kind with the pudding in the mix. But I didn't buy that kind. I guess I missed that part on the recipe. So if you watch my videos, these crazy little videos, you know I'm just one of these just go with the flow kind of cooks. If it's not on the recipe and I don't have it, I just do with what I can do. Um, I'll put the link to the recipe in the comments. It's just the cake mix, some sour cream, brown sugar, eggs, a little bit of oil and water. After you mix that up, you fold in chocolate chips and pecans. Okay, well, can't find my pecans. Thought about my pecans. I have some walnuts left from who even knows what I made, and it's not even enough. But again, I used what I got. If I didn't have any nuts, I just wouldn't have put no nuts in it. So here we go again. Let me tell you, other than the cake recipe being exact science, baking is an exact science. Like this add-in, don't worry about it if you don't have the nuts. I would worry about it if I didn't have the chocolate, because, I mean, you got to have the chocolate. Anyway, well, we're going to mix this up, and I'm going to cook it in this, excuse me, six cup bundt pan I bought off of Amazon. So you can use it as a bundt or just a regular flat bottom spring form. So let's get this cake mixed up and see how we do there. Okay, we got our cake all mixed up. Let me tell you again, I bucked the system. Recipe says beat it with electric mixer for a minute. I just whisked it up real good. I'm sure that's to make it fluffier, but personally, I don't mind a sad cake. I like a sad pound cake. To me, they're moister, so it's not gonna bother me if it doesn't rise as much. You, on the other hand, um, follow the recipe. I am not telling you to do something that I do and then it turn out wrong and then you get mad at me, because things in my recipes don't bother me what might bother other people. But I sprayed with the Baker's Joy first. I like that when I do baked goods because it's got the flour in it. So we're going to use the little handles, set it down in the pot. We've got 1 cup of water in there, and then we're going to cook it for 25 minutes. So I missed a step. Before we put it in to cook it, we put a paper towel over it, then tin foil that is supposed to crimp all the way around the edges. Then we put it in the pot for 25 minutes. Okay, I've taken it out. It barely took 10 minutes to come up to pressure. Cooked at 25. Let it natural release for 15. And there's our cake. We're going to do the toothpick together, okay? Oh, one little old crumb. I say that's a done cake. I know there's a lot of people that still like to do the cakes in the oven. There's still cakes I do in the oven. The coconut cake I made for Easter. Obviously, I made it in the oven. But little treats like this, I like the Instant Pot because while it was doing its thing, I didn't have to worry about a cake burning or that I was even baking a cake, because I don't need to tell you how many times I forgot I've had stuff in the oven. So it gave me time to dry off all my yogurt jars, get them put in the fridge. Something else you don't know about me is I have a bearded dragon, so it gave me time to get her worms together and feed her breakfast, and just a couple other little things around the house. So that's one of the reasons why this Instant Pot is just wonderful to me. So after this cools in the pan, we're going to turn it out and make a chocolate glaze. Okay, here we got the final product. Now, the drizzle, that's as pretty as you're going to get from me. Because I am not a decorator. I guess you could say I am a utilitarian cook. I just cook for eating, not for looking. Because, whew, my foods are not exactly pretty. I can't decorate cakes and all. Some of the things I see y'all put on Facebook on that group are just amazing. That's not me. So I'm going to see if, and can you tell my chocolate looks kind of lumpy? I melted the chocolate chips, whisked them up. They were smooth as silk. Whisking my heavy cream, and it started getting kind of lumpy on me. So I don't know what that's all about, but I'm going to see if one-handed I can cut us a piece, because I want y'all to see, if you can, the texture of this little cake. Well, I didn't get a fork, so let's just do this with the knife. Well, that's quite, I don't know if you can tell, that's, quite a fluffy little cake. It didn't come out too very dense at all. So, there you have it. Instant Pot chocolate chip pecan cake. I'll put the recipe in the comments, and if you try it, I hope you like it. Y'all have a good one. I wanted to come back right quick and show you this empty plate. I tried that cake, and honey, it is good. There is nothing dense about it. Now, I will say, when you cover it, the paper towel under the tinfoil is a must, because that paper towel was soggy. So that keeps tons of steam and stuff off of this cake. This is definitely something to try.